Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Good morning. Welcome to the Call Flow Radio Show. It's not Monday. It is Wednesday. You're August the 27th. And the number to call, 434-394-0924. This is Chris Wood with you. And I've got Noah Messarge here as well.
Top of the morning, Chris. How you doing?
I'm doing a lot better than you are.
Well, yeah. That's true.
I'm sorry you're feeling a little bit under the weather.
It's okay. I think it's the weather, mostly the weather, and then maybe a couple of other factors. But I was running a slight temperature last night, and I slept on the couch. I didn't want to get Katie sick. And also, I think my couch is more comfortable than my bed sometimes. It's leather. It's like genuine leather and very
soft,
very nice.
Around you.
Exactly. So
I want to get a recliner.
You should.
A recliner.
You should. You don't have one already?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. Everything. I want to get something like that, which is a luxury item, I suppose. Something else comes up.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
I want to get the that chair that's in the television show Frasier. It's like that very famous. It's supposed to be one of the most comfortable chairs. I cannot think of the name of it. Anyways, yeah, I've not been doing too great. Very coughing up a lot of like mucus, and my head feels like very.
Yeah. Sinuses.
Yeah.
You might have a sinus infection.
I might have a sinus infection. That's what I'm hoping for. It's something. I'm hoping for something. So I mean,
you can treat and
exactly. Yeah. I mean, I hope
right.
this thing just I'm able to narrow it down and then deal with it versus having it linger for months and months or even a week.
Right.
Like, that's So.
Well,
a lot of pressure.
Yeah, my brother Mikey. He's been having the sinus trouble. I think I mentioned it a few times to our listeners, but anyway, so they're trying to put him on a different antibiotic because whatever they have done before, even with the surgery going in there and scraping out all the stuff and everything, I think it's more of a bacterial infection type something. So they've got him on this powerful antibiotic and another medication as well. So hopefully that will, remedy the situation, because the surgeons are kind of just scratching their heads at this type of thing. So anyway, so how's the week gone? How was the weekend?
The weekend was good. I think I mentioned on Monday with John, or yesterday, I think it was Monday, I went to the Frida exhibit they're having at the VMFA.
Yes.
And
I nearly fell out the chair when John said unibrow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'll get him out.
I'm sorry. I did.
Goodness.
I just nearly cracked up.
That was pretty funny. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it was like maybe they'll mention that in the exhibit. Nowhere in the exhibit mentions why she ever. I mean, I
didn't pluck her eyebrows.
Well, I mean, she did at some points in her life, but it wasn't like something that was like a huge priority. So I wonder if it's like something a part of like maybe her culture that was like a.
Well, I was gonna go see that.
Yeah. Well, it's still open. It's open.
I was gonna go see that, but something happened. I can't remember what it was. But
it's open until the middle of September, I think. So.
Good.
I highly recommend you go, though. It was very.
Well,
it's very good.
Of the pieces that you saw, what was the one that spoke most to you?
That's a great question. She had a lot of. Obviously, she had several miscarriages, and so she put that into her art, which was like very intense.
Well, that was one of the ways that she dealt with her pain, and her grief, and all of that.
So I felt like, looking at those, you can really get a sense of how she was feeling and going through. So those were, I mean, like as far as like wow factors, I guess those were pretty intense. But I gotta say, her portraits, like that her husband Rivero took of her, or were some of my favorites.
That's good. Yeah.
I love photography, but like, I mean, just from everything from like her expression in her face, it was just like, it said a lot about like her. I don't know. I really enjoyed that section. But yeah, it was fun to learn more about Frida because it's somebody I didn't really know a lot about. So it was a 10 out of 10 exhibit.
Good.
Yeah.
That's great. The movie is quite depressing. I thought it was pretty depressing and everything because her life was so tragic, but yet she made something beautiful out of it.
Yeah. And then you have the fact that like her husband cheats on her with the younger sister.
But-
wow, that's going to be devastating to,
Yeah,
to
but
everybody
she,
involved.
she loved him, and she
Yeah,
stuck.
clearly.
Theirs was a volatile.
The funniest part about
Relationship.
the funniest part about the exhibit is like you're going through her years, and then it like gets to the point where they divorce, and then it's like 9 months later they get remarried, and I was like, wow, that didn't last too long. So it was a very back and forth kind of.
It was like an oil and water relationship. or
exactly.
whatever. Anyway, we do have a caller, so we'll say good morning. You're on the Call Flow Radio Show.
And so are we all.
Yeah.
Good-
Hey, Henry.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. You said, hey, Henry, you must think I'm a jackass.
No.
You feed me hay every day.
I do. That's just a casual way of saying hello.
I could bail out,
Oh, right.
which would kind of be a sort of a hay.
Yeah.
I was reminded of this couple who had been happily married for 8 years. And they'd been married 15 years, but 8 of them were happy.
Okay.
And they decided that they'd never go to bed mad.
Mm-hmm.
They'd never go to bed angry. And now sometimes they'd be up for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were at a restaurant one time, Joyce and I, and the place was pretty full. And there was a husband and wife in the table next to ours, and they were having an argument. And she said, and everybody in there heard her, and they looked. She says, "You low-down snake, you're the worst." Well, the husband saw all these people looking and listening, and he says, "You're right, dear, and what else did you say to him?"
Oh, he got out of that one, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He sure did.
That's,
Yeah, like the lady was tired of being exhausted.
yeah.
Of course, his car was full of gas, and so was he. Anyway, the highest beef has ever been was when the cow jumped over the moon.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's way
Yeah.
up there.
Mm-hmm.
His girlfriend got hot at him, so he put her out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know the color of the wind is blue, and that's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
He was so tired that his face tried to sit down because he had burned his face,
Oh.
sunburn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they grafted skin, and
Oh.
he never did figure. He never figured out where they got the skin from. But
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah.
but when he got tired, his face would try to sit down.
Mm-hmm. I see.
The matchbook says "strike undercover," and that's how he set the bed on fire.
All right.
Yeah, and of course there was a fellow who put his money in the creek bank, but it was a branch office.
Oh, dear. That's too
Yeah,
bad.
and his cash flow trickled away.
Wow,
Love that one.
that is unfortunate.
It is. Yeah.
Mary had a little lamb, and the doctor fainted. I heard jingle bells when you answered the phone. I heard jingle bells, and I thought, well, Chris must be there.
Christmas be there, yeah.
But anyway, I have a little story that I want to share. It's true, and it happened a good many years ago. The Charlotte Rudin Club wanted to do a fundraiser for a little 4-year-old girl from over Phoenix. She had cancer, and the Rudins wanted to help her family. So they arranged to have a singing at Rudin Park, several miles out of Charlotte Courthouse. So they asked me to get a band to do a live benefit show. So, and this may surprise a lot of you, but if you ever knew it, you may have forgotten it. But anyway, we arranged to get the background singers who worked for Elvis Presley.
Mm-hmm.
They toured as the background singers for superstar Elvis, and this group was headed up by the great singer J.D. Sumner.
Yeah.
He had a group called the Stamps Quartet. They did all gospel music when they were free from Elvis on days that he wasn't working. So anyway, they came and raised a few $1,000s for that family. And the show was the idea from the late and my late brother-in-law, Bud Wilmoth. Now, I didn't hear what happened to the little girl. She was 4 years old at the time. 40 years later, I played a song by J.D. Sumner on WFLO, and I mentioned that he and his band had been the ones who did the benefit for the little girl in Phoenix 40 years prior. 15 minutes later, the phone rang. It was that 4-year-old girl, now 44 years old, happy and healthy with a husband and 2 children.
Oh.
Still living somewhere there in the Phoenix area.
Mm-hmm.
And her name has escaped my memory with the passing years, because I didn't hear for years. For 40 years, I didn't hear whatever happened to her.
Right.
But
That's lovely. Yeah, that's a great story. Oh, was it the Jordanaires that J.D. Sumner?
well, the Jordanaires recorded with Elvis.
Uh-huh. But they didn't tour with him.
But they didn't tour. They didn't tour.
Mm-hmm.
They were the RCA studio band. That was the Jordanaires.
Mm-hmm.
But J.D. Sumner and the Stamps was
Oh, the Stamps. Okay.
yeah, they were the ones that toured with Elvis.
I see.
But the Jordanaires just did his studio work.
Okay. All right. That was a lovely story.
Yeah. Well, if anybody wants to talk to me, I do get lonesome.
I know you
And
do. Yeah.
the number is 414-0096.
Okay. We got it.
Okay, I hope to maybe share another story tomorrow.
That will be fine. Just fine. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
God bless.
Have a good one. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah, I imagine he does get lonely.
Yeah.
You know, in the basement apartment and
Well, he has his daughter too, right? And
yeah,
his
yeah.
grandkids.
But
so.
she works and the kids,
lot.
you know, I imagine have gone back to school.
Sure.
So anyway.
Yeah.
So if you want to give him a call, that number is 434-414-0096. All right, it's 21 minutes after 8 o'clock. We do have open lines on the Call Flow Show. That number, 434-394-0924.
I was going to say, Chris, you asked me about my weekend. How was your weekend?
My weekend was busy.
Busy, all right?
Yeah, I was busy taking books, Francis's books, boxes of books, over to the storage unit.
Yeah.
And I by myself, had moved about 40
That's impressive.
with what I had to work with.
Well,
yeah, because I was lifting those boxes at least 4 times. You know.
I can't say that I could do that, Chris. I mean, that's pretty
Well,
impressive.
anyway, I mentioned it to Dwight,
Yeah.
Francis's brother,
Sure.
and he and his beautiful wife Lisa came over on Sunday, and we managed to move another 60 books.
Nice. Wow.
And he had a trailer that we loaded them all up on. So I've only got about 20 left.
Okay.
So
Nice.
we ran out of packing tape to tape the boxes that were
I
open.
understand.
So,
And if anybody is interested in buying one of these books, they can just reach out and then.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I might save some in the basement. We'll
Oh,
see.
sure. Yeah.
But it's
Just have
easy
some
to
on
get.
hand.
It's easy
Yeah.
to get to them. So.
Okay. Perfect.
But when we were young, we and into the publishing business, we were a little overzealous about printing some of the stories, because some of the stories, they appealed to some people and didn't to others. So like the Nipkins,
Yeah.
And so we were just all excited because, with a printing company, the more you print,
Yeah.
the cheaper it is.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
we kind of went overboard on that. But anyway, we'll talk about that. But we've got a caller.
Okay.
Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Show.
Good morning. I
Good
think
morning.
I remember one time that John Staten mentioned that J.D. Sumner is the guy that sang the real low part on Way Down by Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably so. Yeah, J.D.
Yeah, I
Souther.
think that's who that was.
He was a really good classic country singer. So, yeah, that's a nice bit of trivia that you brought back to us. How are you today?
Yeah. I'm good.
Good. Are you enjoying
I love
this?
Elvis, so I thought that I'd put that in there.
All right. Yes. Who doesn't love Elvis?
Yeah, true.
True. So, how you're feeling okay today? Loving this weather, right?
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, it is. I'm really ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so go ahead.
4 months from now, we're going to miss it when we're freezing cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
I gotta say, I love the freezing cold weather. And the thing is, I wear a pea coat in the winter. It's amazing. It's like, oh my goodness, Chris! Like I have so many useful pockets. I have a pocket for everything, and it's like nice and warm. And I cannot wait for the winter to come this year. It's exciting.
No, not me.
Yeah.
I want it to be summer all year.
I'd like for it to be. I like the seasons.
Sure,
I
yeah.
really do. I like the
You like the change.
I like the
It's-
change in the seasons. As I grow older, my body doesn't like the change. I've found that I'm a little bit allergic to some things that I never was before. But
I'm guessing you didn't hear Call Flow yesterday.
no, I
You
was
were
on the
playing
tennis court. Yes.
Well, Noah bought a reel-to-reel tape recorder
I did buy a reel-to-reel
that
tape
he
recorder.
purchased on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
This is true.
All right.
Yeah.
How,
And he's hoping to record things on it.
Well, not only record, really digitize any tapes, because there's been plenty of times where I've went into thrift stores and there's reels, no tape player though, and I've always been interested in reel-to-reel technology. Obviously, I grew up with cassettes. We didn't have a reel-to-reel. I think my grandfather may have owned a reel-to-reel, because I vaguely remember seeing one when I was younger. But yeah. So, anyways, I mean, I got a really great deal on it. That's the thing. I've always wanted one, but I've never actually bought one because of how expensive they can be, and obviously they're tanks, and you have to service them and calibrate them, and it's a whole lot of things you got to do to take care of one of these machines. But it was on Facebook Marketplace. I saw one that was like at least $700 below the average price for one of these machines. a highly desirable model as well. Super cheap. It has been serviced. The guy, did a lot of work to it. And the only reason why he was selling it so low is because he got it really cheap, like 10 years ago when he first bought it, and he just wanted to pass that on. So now I own a reel-to-reel. What am I going to do with it? That's a great question. But probably like digitize any reels that I see at like thrift stores or Goodwill, because like reels the actual tapes are cheap, but the machines are, oh boy. They can be very expensive. So
where do you find cassette tapes nowadays? They don't.
These aren't
them
cassettes.
anymore.
These are reel to reel.
Big old reels. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
the real big ones.
the big
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
We had those. I worked with reel to reels, and it was something that you had to really pay attention to. You had to really focus, because you had commercials on them. You also had music, and the cue button, you would wear that out, as far as, and you had to listen.
Yep.
You had to count sometimes. If there were 1, 2, or 3, 4 commercials that were rotating, then you had to, remember or write down whichever ones, that you had played
Did
before.
it ever not play correctly? Did you ever start it up and it started?
Sometimes, sometimes it would, you had to be careful when you're threading,
Exactly.
the
I
tape
love the way
through.
they thread the tape up too, between the heads and then on the pinch roller.
Yeah.
Boy, I hope
So
he
anyways.
makes it.
Oh, sorry about
I hope I
that.
make it through this episode.
I hope you do too. Yeah.
Who's gonna host Farmville Spotlight tomorrow?
If I'm sick?
you're unable to come in.
Well, I think John Staten would be happy to do something like that, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yes.
would be fascinating. I'd like to hear John Staten do Farmville.
I think it could be fun. I think it
How
could
about
be a good
DJ
idea.
CJ? whatever
Oh,
his name
yeah.
is. Yeah, he could do it. Yeah, anyway,
It
real
would
to
be a
what?
It would be a pretty chill show if DJ was hosting it.
Well, I don't know. We would have to wait and see. I don't see. Noah has made himself a bit of indispensable, for that type of.
Or hopefully he just.
Oh well,
gets
let's
better
just hope he
tomorrow.
feels better.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
uh,
let's just think on the positive.
yeah, positive thinking. You were going to say something about reels, though, Chris, which I'm interested in.
Well, it was just a
real pain. No.
Yeah, it was. It was a real pain. It was a real stressful thing when you've got certain commercials that are coming up. You have to. I mean, there's no text. There's no texting on your phone, or there's no, working crossword puzzles or stuff like
Exactly.
that. You've got to be on at the ball. And we had carts as well. You know what a cart is? It's an 8-track, or was it a
Hey, put your
6-track?
groceries in it.
I think it would probably be like an 8-track. I've seen like photos of them. They look like 8-tracks, like little thick
and you
cartridges.
insert them into the machine, and when you played them a lot, they kind of get, and that's very embarrassing. When you're trying to play a commercial or a song or whatever, and either the tape snaps or it's it gets stretched.
Yeah.
But,
Reaches the end of its life.
Yeah, you just say Hail Mary when you
Yeah.
stick one in to play it. They were called carts. Yeah. Very interesting, that particular era in radio. So
Well, I'll let you know how it goes once I get some reels for
yes,
it.
please, yeah. That would be interesting to buy the reels. I don't know what happened to the reels that WFLO had, whether they're in the archives or,
Maybe.
if somebody bought them or whatever. But yeah, that was where we played some of our music too. We get those at once a month, with all the hit songs and all that on them as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know it was.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Anyway, we've talked
What
ourselves.
happened if
Yes.
y'all wanted to play the second or third song?
If you wanted to play the second or third song
On a reel.
on a reel, you have to.
You'd have to fast forward it.
Yes, that's what you do.
Would you have to like mark it with a pen or something to where the new song starts? like the tape.
You can't really mark the tape.
Yeah. So you
just have to listen.
Listen. Have a good eye for. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy, Chris. That's wow.
Well, it's crazy. Yeah. But it was fun. It was fun.
Henry might know what happened to those tapes.
Well, he might. I might ask him. Anyway. All right.
Well, we do have to get to the weather and the birthday calendars. So.
Yeah.
Best of luck reading the birthdays today.
Why, did you have a hard time yesterday? No.
Oh, we had some weird names yesterday.
Weird, yeah.
So
There's always weird names. Anyway, call us back, okay?
And then John played that country birthday music that Noah loves so much.
Yeah. Yep. I like the jazzy version.
me too. I'm a big fan of the jazz one.
Yeah. But he calms things down when I'm doing the show, I guess. Anyway, call us back.
Okay.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye. All right, so let's get to our business. At the bottom of the hour, I do have a delicious recipe for everyone as well. But we do have the weather forecast coming up, and that is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. With over 30 years of banking experience, I'm here to help you finance your commercial, agricultural, or personal project. Give us a call at 391-1136 or stop by our downtown office at 216 North Main Street, where you'll find old school personal assistance with attention to detail. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right. The WFLO forecast for Southside Central Virginia goes like this. Lots of sunshine today. Absolutely beautiful with a high of 79 degrees. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 51. On Thursday, mostly sunny with a high of 79 degrees. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low of 58. On Friday, we'll see sunshine with a high around 83 degrees. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low of 58. Your Saturday, mostly sunny with a high of 79 degrees. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low of 56. And for Sunday, lots of sunshine with a high 78 degrees. So it looks like an absolutely beautiful Labor Day weekend coming up. Let's check our current conditions. Humidity at 88%. Winds are calm. Barometer at 30.19 inches. We did have a low of 55 degrees. We're currently sunny and 62 degrees. And that is your weather forecast brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. All right, we've got our birthday and anniversary calendar coming up, brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, and business formations. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
All right, we've got our birthday names and perhaps anniversary names, and those have been designated or delegated
Yes.
to Noah Messarge. Noah, take it away.
All right, Chris, starting off the list for today, we have, again, August 27th, we have Jamie Counts celebrating. Also, Manuel Morales, Austin Denner, and Vlonda Walker. I think it's V-L-A-N-D-A. Vlonda Walker.
Could be Volanda, but
Could be.
it's Vlonda.
Okay, Flonda Walker from Charlie.
Here
Hoffman.
comes
And,
John.
Sorry, John's coming in. John, did you write that down?
Dulanda?
You.
Yolanda.
Yolanda.
Oh boy, we
Yolanda.
ain't way off base.
From Charlie Hoffman and her Farmville Health and Rehab family.
Okay. Do you want? Did you write this down, John? Do you want to?
Does that look like a U to you, Chris?
It looks like a V to me.
I am on the fence with that one.
Does it look like a V, Chris? Kind of, right?
Kind of, sort of, but anyway, it's
These
Yolanda.
have points, and the line goes this way, and the line goes that way. That's got a curve to it.
All right. Okay.
Yolanda.
I can't read the handwriting. So could you just read that again into the mic if you don't mind?
I'm not getting into that, Mike.
Okay, all right.
Because you're sick. Yolanda Walker from Charlie Hoffman and her Farmville Health and Rehab family. And since you can't read, Claudette Trent of Cumberland also.
Awesome. Well, thank you, John. Appreciate that. I just can't read your handwriting. That's all. But you know, it's okay. You know, I also have bad handwriting.
Your handwriting is way worse.
Well, thank you, John.
Way worse. But that's okay.
Well, at least other people could read it. Oh no, I'm sorry. All right, Chris. I think we're done here.
I'm just sitting back here, just enjoying myself, watching you two
All right.
banter back and forth.
Yeah, Yolanda. You know, U's usually have a little line that. Am I right, Chris? Don't like use like boop and then that little.
Well, that's a little U.
Okay, true.
That's
That's
a
a good
big
point.
U.
That's a big U or a V. Like I said, does look like a V under the right lighting. All right.
Okay, that's enough now.
I guess.
All right.
Okay. All right. Oh, so that's the birthdays
I'm
for
exhausted.
today. I know. Yeah.
All right.
You're not the only one.
Well, tell them how they can get those names to us.
Thank you, Chris. They can call in 434-394-0924. You can also email us at birthdays@wflo.net or on our website under the On Air Mentions page. You can submit birthdays directly from our website. So, Chris, back to you.
Okay, and of course, we wish everybody out there celebrating that we either know of or don't know of. We hope that you have a marvelous day today. Marvelous, I like that word. For the right legal advice, visit Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, on Main Street in Farmville. We'll take another caller here, and we'll say, good morning, you're on the Call Flow Show.
Good morning, Chris. How you doing?
Fred!
I believe I'm picking up the radio a little bit. Let me go to the other room.
Okay. All right. Fred Hines, everybody, our WFLO weatherman and extraordinaire. That's all. He's Fred extraordinaire.
He is.
Anyway.
I got a little scratchy throat, Chris.
You and me both. You and me both.
Is that the ragweed going around is real bad now?
I think it is. I think that it is because I had a problem. I was playing bridge yesterday and I was kind of scratchy there, and I'm thinking, oh dear, I got to get rid of the scratchiness because I got to go on the air tomorrow. Anyway, how are you doing?
I am still. I had the shingles in the first part of January. I'm still having shingle nerve pain.
Oh yeah, you'll have that for a long time.
Does it ever go away?
No, hasn't gone away for me, and I had shingles when I was young. Yeah, and it's still.
I tell you, it looked like it runs from my neck over to my shoulder.
Right, that's right.
And then I got arthritis, I think, mixed in with it.
Oh boy, getting old is not fun.
But I've been doing therapy a lot, Dave, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and most time I'm there about a little bit after 8, so I haven't got to really call much here lately.
I know, and we miss you. In fact, I was thinking about you yesterday. But we hadn't heard from you.
I've been thinking about y'all, too.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about you.
Yeah. Well, last week it was 2 years that we lost Francis. And it was 2 years ago last Thursday. On the 21st. But, got all kinds of wonderful comments and notes, and he was loved by the whole community. So
I tell you, I miss him too.
Yeah.
I miss talking to
yeah,
friends.
that's right. Well, so other than your shingle things, have you been doing okay? I mean, is the therapy helping?
Well, my wife, she's been up in the daughter since back out in January, and because she's walking with a walker, and she doesn't have much room in the trailer here to walk with it. And daughter, she's a RE nurse, and she helps her, to get a share at everything. So I miss her too.
Yeah, I'm sure. It gets lonesome over there, doesn't it?
Chris,
Yes.
when you get stuff worked on, do you feel like sometimes that you're price gouging you?
Absolutely.
Let me tell you what I did now.
Okay.
I had my lawnmower worked on. They charged me $500 and something to put 2 blades on and a belt. This week I had my car worked on, and I had certain things done to it. But this is what really hit me hard. They charged me $16 for a quart of oil.
$16 for a quart of oil. That's about right.
$16.
That's
But,
inflation for you.
They make them double on it.
Well, probably. They probably
But
are.
I priced it at another place, and you can get it for $8 and something. The same quart of oil, and I paid $16 for it.
Well, you know what? What you do is you go out and you buy the oil and tell
I ought to
them.
go back and tell them to drain it out, and I'll get my quart of oil.
Right. Well, you tell that you buy your own oil, however many half gallons or bottles of oil that you need at someplace else, and then you take it to them and tell them to change the oil using
Well,
the
see,
oil that you bought.
I didn't even know it needed oil.
Oh.
If I'd known, I would have had a quart of oil.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a little.
And plus that, the car ain't completely fixed. Was supposed to have been fixed. I told them took it back and told them it had a jump in it. I had to leave it. They didn't have time to look at it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know that's going to cost you as well.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I should do, but I don't. When I know that I'm going to get my oil changed, but I don't think they charged me $16 for a quart of oil, but anyway. But
I mean, that's just I don't know. Everything and that lawnmower, that was ridiculous because I figured the belt probably cost about maybe $50. The blades probably $60 to $70.
Mm-hmm.
So they made close to $300 off of it.
yeah, but
The labor.
the labor.
And probably put it on there and a little over there.
Right.
Because they got the stuff, most shops got the stuff to do it with.
That's right. Well,
But I know they got to make a living, so I guess we're lucky we can get something worked on sometime.
I guess, it's, but it is.
It just seems so ridiculous when you ain't got no whole lot of money coming in that things are so high.
Yes. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You are right.
But when you get older, you can't work on stuff like you used to when you were younger.
Well, I've learned that, and it takes you about 5 minutes longer to do things. This, 1 year than it did last year, or whatever. So this year than it did last year. That's the way I feel about it. But you know what?
Oh, well. We
We're
got to live with it, I guess.
yeah. Well, we're lucky to be here, and we just have to take it as it comes, I guess.
Yeah. You know it won't be long you'll be making Christmas pies.
I was thinking about that as well. Yes, I know.
4 months now.
I know. It's coming around. But I enjoy it, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
did you plant tomato plants this year?
I had 2 tomato plants this year, and they weren't as fruitful as last year, but I did have enough to get me through the summer, and I've still got some on the vine. So, but I think I'm going to have 2 Cherokee purple plants coming up next summer because they're so much better. They're so.
Yeah, look like mine don't bear very long now. About 2 weeks or so, and then they just quit bearing.
Yeah, well, mine just.
They don't have a lot of. Well, you look at tomato plants and you don't see a lot of blooms look like on them. I don't know what, but we had a lot of rain out this way during July.
Mm-hmm.
I had a little over 10 inches of rain
My goodness,
just for the month of July.
that's a
And
lot.
this month we ain't had an inch.
Yep.
But it had about a little bit over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well.
But it was really wet during July. July.
I didn't have to water a single plant.
Well, it's good talking
It's
to you.
good talking to you,
Did
too,
you call
Fred.
this morning?
Pardon me? Yes, he did. He did call. Uh-huh.
I missed him this morning. I didn't get my radio turned on. My feet then actually got cold in the travel this morning.
Wasn't that lovely? Yeah, I had my windows open
that
too.
humidity we been having go, woo!
Yep, that's
I
right.
tell you, it was humid back in July and all back into June.
I know this weather here. We just have to learn to appreciate it and take it.
I think I'm going to have to get me a lightweight blanket. We keep having nights like this. I ain't turning no heat on for a while.
Me neither. But tonight we're gonna have a low of around 51. Yeah, 51 degrees for a low tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be chilly.
Yes, I look forward to it.
Chilly, real compared to what we have had.
That's right.
Anyway, it's nice talking to you.
It's nice talking with you too, Fred. We love you. Take care.
I'll try to call you more often. We love y'all too.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Oh, love Fred.
Nice to hear from Fred.
Oh,
Always nice.
Always. He lifts your spirits.
He does. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, it's 8:48. 434-394-0924, the number to call. The lines are, well, we do have a caller.
Yeah, lighten up.
Take that. Good morning on the Call Flow Show.
Oh, good morning, people.
Oh, good
Wow.
morning.
FTC.
FTC has...
Man, I know. It was a treat listening to Fred. Sometimes you wonder if, what's happening with him.
Oh, well, he's been around for a long time. He's been a long time.
Yes, ma'am.
Flow listener,
Yeah.
and he's just the sweetest thing. He really is.
He does sound like it. Yes, giving us the weather reports.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
So how are you today?
Okay, I've started on some small batch of hot sauce this morning, so I need to finish that up.
All right. Maybe you can get some to Noah to clear out his sinuses.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I thought about ordering Indian food last night to kind of help that, but I just did not. But something. I need something.
You need some good chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, I need to steam.
Comfort food.
Like I need steam. I need like a Catholic priest to
steam coming off of the noodles and the smell of the chicken and the broth and the herbs and all that.
I'll be honest.
Myself hungry.
I'll be honest, Chris. I was shocked. I was shocked to see what was coming out of me when it was like coughing. Yeah, it felt like something from the movie Alien.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah. So.
Oh, please describe it in details. Can you get more descriptive?
Now, what my mother would do.
Oh my gosh!
Is she would rub Noah's chest, or rub my chest, or she would rub Noah's chest, slather it with Vicks Vapor Rub, just slather it all over, up into his neck and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And she'd wrap one of my father, or wrap a T-shirt, a white T-shirt around it, put a safety pin on the back of it, and then cover him up with a blanket, nice warm blanket, and let us breathe that in for all night.
See how that goes.
Yeah. So
I would stand there. I would have simmering pot of water, and I'd a towel, and I would put I would lather Vicks inside of my nose. Just put it on your finger, and then put the towel over your head. Oh my gosh!
Yep.
That's a major difference.
That reminds me of Crocodile Dundee. When he was at the party in New York, when he went to visit New York, a guy was in there, and I think he was sniffing cocaine. And Crocodile came in and put a steaming pot of water and put a towel over his head now, and what else was, and he dumped the cocaine into the water.
Yeah.
and told the guy to just hold his breathe in. It was so funny. Oh, jeez. Poor Noah. Poor Noah. Vicks Vapor Rub and Robitussin.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, poor thing.
Definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, so what were we talking about?
So,
Vicks Vapor
remedies.
Remedies.
Yeah.
Remedies.
So towards the end of summer, I've got to select a wardrobe for the Kelsey Swift marriage, and I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, it's a
what?
big deal.
So-
Taylor Swift got engaged.
Oh,
to
really? Oh, boy,
Travis Kelce.
I've been too busy moving books.
Yeah.
I just haven't been in the loop at all.
This is a big deal to the Swifties out there, you know.
All right. Well, good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
So there's a wedding? They're going to get married when?
Oh, I haven't the slightest. I was just, but they did.
Get engaged?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope that she's happy.
So-
I hope they're both happy.
Yes, I wonder if Vegas is going to bet on how long the marriage will last. So it seems like
Well, I don't know. She's been going pretty
Dating
steady
for
with
like
him
3
for like
years.
3 years.
2
Yeah.
years, 3 years.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So we'll get another song out of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully another 2 or 3 albums, and
Right.
then that's when the revenge music comes. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really looking forward
And
to
then I
that.
hope you lose the Super Bowl song. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So.
Oh, come on. We have to be positive about stuff like that.
Yeah. So did you guys hear any info on the what would we call it? The haunted trail? The trail that there were somebody got I don't know, they found the body.
I don't want to say mysterious death. I mean, there was suspicious activity as far as the tree was like freshly cut. And then you've heard about the body that was found on High Bridge, right, Chris?
No.
Yeah, there was a body found on High Bridge.
I told you I've been busy.
Oh, I could tell. Yeah. So I'll try to keep this short.
Okay.
Virginia State Police are involved. They ruled it a mysterious death. This lady was found under a tree. This tree was freshly cut down. And it was on a state park. 2 bikers, I believe, found the body.
Oh, my gosh.
And so they've been investigating and seeing, like, who, possible ties to this lady, who may have been with her at the time of the murder, if it is a murder, which, I mean, everything's pointing to it's probably a murder due to the tree being freshly cut.
Why the tree freshly cut? What, did they fall on her or something, or what?
I don't know. It's a very odd situation, but there was she was underneath the tree, but it was a freshly cut tree. So it either was like an accident, but nobody's,
forward.
yeah, but also you don't cut trees on
state property.
on state property like that. So it makes me think that like somebody tried to make it look like it was like an accident, but it may have not been. I really don't know. As far as the victim, I don't know if that name is public information yet. I haven't heard anything about it. I've been trying to keep a close eye on it because it's a relatively big story.
Yeah.
But they are still investigating. I will say though, I don't partake in Facebook drama. I hate it. However, there we go. So yesterday I was at home and I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw this guy posted, this guy who lives in the area. I won't say any names, but he basically victim blamed, being like, this person, shouldn't have been walking on the trail alone. It was a woman, by the way. He made it about very just awful comments, like awful.
Conspiratory type.
Not even conspiracy. I mean, I wish it was more conspiracy theory, but victim blaming. So basically being like, the way you dress, blah blah blah, this whole spiel that's totally awful. And everybody I know on Facebook has been blowing this guy a new one, let me say, which like rightfully so, because you shouldn't. I mean, ever victim blame. That's a horrible thing. Like, I feel bad for
He doesn't know the whole. Nobody knows the whole story.
Exactly.
So
Nobody.
Yeah.
You can't. Exactly. That's why I'm trying to speak very
that's-
carefully about this subject.
What Facebook,
Yeah.
is the bad side.
But
of
I mean,
Facebook.
this guy. This is not the first time this guy's been in hot water though for like comments.
Mm-hmm.
He is very awful, and some other stuff surfaced as well from like his years and previous years of him saying something really bigoted or borderline racist, if not racist, and just awful comments. And everybody has been sharing this. He does own a local business as well, a small woodworking shop. Anyways, again, I'm not into Facebook drama, but like everybody has been ripping this guy a new one because he basically said it's the woman's fault. She ended up dead because of how women dress. Like a very bigoted, very like just insane. Somebody who doesn't like interact with other people on a regular basis, like some crazy person.
Now you see what you did, caller.
Dang.
Well, I just saw this all last night, so I've been.
And it's that's.
I mean, everybody
that's what it
I know
is.
on Facebook has been so like I am it's definitely making its rounds around the area.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So.
All right.
Wow, man.
Don't get him laughing. He'll start coughing. Yeah.
Yes. More aliens will escape
Yeah.
the insides.
Yeah.
They should see your nose and not your stomach,
Right. Right.
like the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh well.
good.
Yeah.
So here's a question, and just a quick answer because I know we only have a minute or two. Were you guys dissatisfied with the old Cracker Barrel logo?
Chris, do you know?
What?
The Cracker Barrel logo, they changed it. Oh, have you not? You've been out of the news.
I tell you, I'm in my own
know what
little
day it
bubble.
is?
I've been obsessed with
That's
boxes
so
of
funny.
books.
That's so funny, Chris. All right, I'll give you a rundown. You know the Cracker Barrel logo, right?
What? Are you hungry?
It's like a guy. It's like a guy's like with his arm propped up on a barrel, and he's like sitting down. Mm-hmm. They removed the guy, and now it's just like a logo that says Cracker Barrel.
Well, that's silly.
Yeah,
Was that because they thought that Cracker Barrel was being? Oh, geez, I lost.
I don't.
lost my word.
I don't know what the deal was because it's not like Land of Lakes.
Right.
The butter and like stuff like
Right,
there's
yeah.
like other situations where like it made sense for them to change. They just removed. Maybe they're trying to like be more modern in the way they present themselves. In like having an old man with an arm on a barrel felt a little old fashioned. I don't know. I'm not bothered by it. I've never shopped at a Cracker Barrel.
Discriminatory is what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
against
yes,
old people or
yes.
something like that. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's very
No idea.
interesting.
Maybe we'll look into it.
But it's not going to make me change my mind about crack. I will never shop at a Cracker Barrel in my life.
Why?
I just don't. I went in there once. I never ate anything there. Never bought anything there. But
delicious food.
it's it made me. I don't know. I just get a bad
It
vibe.
is? Oh, really?
I got a bad vibe in the one I went to. And I was like, I can never eat at one of these because I guess the thing is like it felt like there was dust in the food. If that made sense, they have a lot of old like signs
Relics, yeah.
and stuff and relics, and I get that. But like I feel like there was like it was like looking at other tables and everything looked like it had just like a layer of dust on it. It made me sick, and I cannot eat at me personally. I know my girlfriend loves Cracker Barrel. Apparently, I can never do it though.
Okay, well.
So sorry.
Well, we'll have to continue this.
I need to stop ranting.
We'll have to continue
so
this discussion on Friday, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
All right. We got to
well,
go.
thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right.
It was great. Bye-bye. All right. Well, I didn't get to my recipe, so I'll save it
Oh my
for
goodness,
tomorrow.
we didn't get to the recipe.
I know, but that's okay.
Chris,
It's a
whoa.
Flow show. We'll get to it tomorrow, okay? All right.
All right.
All right. You made it through the show.
I did.
Feel better.
I'll try.
Okay. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
WFLO, AM 870, Farmville. ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. The Federal Reserve issuing a statement asserting its independence, but not saying that Governor Lisa Cook is still working there. President Trump saying he fired her. She's suing to keep her job.
It will now be up to a judge to determine whether Trump's allegations